Good morning, Year 7. Welcome to the second to last lesson in the village project. Nothing too taxing today, actually. I think you're going to quite enjoy this. But before, well, like you enjoy them all, I hope. But before we get on to that, I want you to do this do now. In The Wind in the Willows, do you think Mr. Toad is immature? Write a short paragraph and include a quote to support your answer. Off you go. I'll give you 10 minutes to do that, and then on to the next slide. Okay, we're going to create some posters for a demonstration against the destruction of our village today. So the title, which you don't actually need to write into your books because you're going to be working outside of your books today, but just for the purposes of knowing what it is, the title is Posters to Save Our Village. Now I've got some examples here. I haven't got much wording on because that's obviously entirely personal, but this is to defend, to stop the village being flattened for the runway, remember. So something nice and colourful, eye-catching. Just have a quick look at those. You can go back to those for inspiration in a minute, but we'll go on to the next slide straight away here. You need to think about eye-catching designs and colour. You need a good slogan that you could potentially shout if you're that sort of a demonstrator, and a small amount of text that says why the village should be saved, but a very small amount. This isn't a, you don't put big blocks of text on a poster. You really put a slogan and maybe something very quick, that something very short rather, that sort of talks about the destruction of all the history or all the uprooting of all the children, or whether at times like this, you can imagine that this virus is going on. Is it really, do we really need another runway at Heathrow? Anyway, listen, you do that, do those posters, and if you can send them to me, I'd love to see them. Yeah, enjoy that, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Thank you, Year 7.